Good afternoon. Today we are talking about issues teachers are facing in today's schools. With the fall in the economy, many schools are facing budget cuts, which in turn requires teachers to do more with less pay. Some teachers are being asked to coach with no pay, stay after school with children without being compensated. Fewer materials are being paid for out of budgets, therefore teachers are paying more out-of-pocket costs for classroom needs. Teachers also have to learn to deal with children growing up in a techno-savvy world. Teachers from just 10 years ago didn't have to deal with iPods, cell phones, or laptops coming into the classroom. As stated in Provenzo, children between the ages of 2 and 11 watch approximately 312 hours of children programming each year. For children, the likelihood of becoming obese increases by 2% every hour of TV watched per day, with the average person watching 4 hours per day. Teachers have to learn a whole new kind of classroom management when it comes to these new amenities. After speaking with a few teachers, they would really appreciate it if parents would take responsibility and talk with their kids about using technology at the right time. Everyone needs to take a step back and appreciate what teachers do. They are educating our future and have a passion about impacting your children's lives. Now back to the front desk.
A favorite teacher for many of us, may vary. Was it someone who read to you and made books come alive? Was it someone that cared enough to come early or stay late to school just so you can master concepts? Was it a teacher that took you home because your parents couldn't? Or was it a teacher that was so funny and made your stomach hurt from coming to class every day? Was it one that believed in you and said you can do anything in the world? Here are clips of favorite teachers that made a difference in the lives of students.
My favorite teacher was my high school ag advisor, John Morgan, because he made learning fun and he always took us to things like national convention and leadership conferences that some of the other ag teachers didn't do. And he also tried to establish a personal one-on-one relationship with all of us. He cared about what we all thought, and he tried to be like a dad to all of us.
My favorite teacher was my elementary music teacher. I had her from 3rd grade to 6th grade, and in elementary school when I got picked on a lot, it was a good thing for me to go to music and just be able to express myself as a person and not worry about being picked on or anything else that was going with my day. And also in music, we learned about different cultures through her class, whether we were singing, traditional African songs or Native American rituals. We learned about culture and history in my music education class.
Provenzo states, the teacher understands the central concepts, tools of inquiry, and structures of discipline he or she teaches and create learning experiences that of subject matter meaningful for students.
What is cultural competence, you may ask? As stated in Diller and Moll, cultural competence, whether in a school or in individuals, is an ideal towards which to strive. It does not occur as a result of a single day of training, a few consultations with experts, reading a book, or even taking a course. Rather, it is a developmental process that depends on the continual acquisition of knowledge, the development of new and more advanced skills, and ongoing reflective self-evaluation. Cultural competence is something all teachers should strive for when working in schools, since the United States is a melting pot of cultures. We have been searching all around the area and have picked Miss Donnell Wesley of Santa Fe Elementary School to be our Culturally Competent Teacher of the Month. She, along with her 2nd grade students, have been learning about different holidays from around the world. For the month of December, they are learning about Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and Christmas. Miss Wesley showed her first aspect of cultural competence when she brought into her classroom a Christmas tree, a 7-candle holder of Kwanzaa representing the unity of family, and a menorah. She explained to the children that Hanukkah is an 8-day Jewish celebration which commemorates the rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem. Hanukkah is also called the Festival of Lights since each day a new candle is lit. Along with being culturally competent, Miss Wesley is also meeting her GLEs by using different activities and games from the holidays that they are studying. Just by teaching about the different countries the holidays come from, she is meeting her social studies GLE. She's also meeting an English GLE by having the children write a short story about which holiday they like best. And back to you, News Desk.